What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another vlog. Starting it off with a new BMW X5 xDrive 40i model with the standard headlights, but it still has the adaptive high beam assist plus. I don't know if that's what BMW calls it, but that's what it is. It's an Audi S7. Ah, they shut it off. I was going to ask them to rev it, but oh well. What a beauty. Well, anyway, guys, it's a bit windy today, and I just spoke to the driver of that S7. She says that that's actually her husband's car, and she forgets how fast it goes sometimes. But here's this modified Toyota 4Runner. MDX post facelift. As you can see, the wind is trying to blow the water from the fountain out of the fountain. It looks like there's some event going on down here. So there's a road blockage. It's a good thing I don't take this route home anymore. But yeah. Got a power generator. Warning sign. Oh, and here's a Porsche Boxster convertible. So the poor man's Porsche, but at least it's a convertible top. But it's an automatic. So what do you guys say? Love it or leave it? And over there, let's see, that is a Cadillac CT6, I believe. Yep, that's a CT6. The XTS would have the L-shaped taillights. Those are I-shaped. All right. Well, it looks like Naperville's version of Prairie Fest is in town again. I don't really know 100% what it's called. I think Gamer Friends told me what it's called at one point last year. But yeah, all I gotta say is it's a hell of a lot better than Oswego's. Because you know what I call Oswego's Prairie Fest? I call it Thought Fest. We got modified Jeep Wrangler with red daytime running lights. There's a new Jeep Wrangler and a Cadillac XT5. Those are great cars. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the specifics of why I call Prairie Fest Thought Fest. Or Flop Fest, yeah. Two nicknames I have for it. Thought Fest and Flop Fest, because it's a flop. And sometimes the people who go there can be thoughts. But yeah, I'm not going to get too off topic. You guys would hate me for that. There goes an F-Pace with all LEDs. And there's that Wrangler again. What a small world we live in. And a Cummins-powered UPS truck. Yep, I know the sound of a Cummins B6.7 when I hear it from a block away. It's Range Rover Sport. Oh, I can see North Central from here. We've got a Fusion Energy plug-in hybrid. So Not a regular hybrid, but one you can plug in, charge the battery, in addition to the regenerative braking. Much like the Police Interceptor version. It's a GLC with halogen headlights, and unfortunately it's got those Pirelli tires on it. Well, let's just hope that's the first set of tires. It's a Tesla Model 3. And that person in the Wrangler is just looking for a place to park. Well, best of luck. Here's another one. Oh my God, look at how modified this is. Like, got spotlights, got an aggressive front grille, LED headlights, and some sort of motor in the front. I'm gonna guess that's to tow things. Here's a Mini Cooper convertible. But I just ran into a branch. And there's a Range Rover Velar. Here's a CX-5 and an X5, previous gen. There's a Q5 over there. And here's an older Cadillac. It's an STS. And an older Corvette from the 1990s. Can't wait to see if there are any C8 Corvettes out yet. Pretty sure it won't be long before I see one in Naperville. Model S85. So it must be one of the first generation Model S's before the dual motors. Oh, I think I've seen this BMW before. It's a 3 Series Coupe. Red interior and red rims. Got a 911 Carrera 4S. Previous gen, of course. Now that we have the new 911, the 992. And this is a previous Gen 5 series, and that's a brand new Range Rover full size, and then a Model X not too far from it. Oh, and there's an S-Class Coupe. You don't see these every day, not even in Naperville. Here's the front of the Range Rover. This might very well be what we rent in Beverly Hills, or at least the Sport. So yeah, it's a better view of the S-Class Coupe. Man, that thing's magnificent. So basically, if you wanted an S-Class, but you don't want to be looked at as like someone who drives an old man's car, because I know a lot of people generalize the S-Class as an old man's car. I don't. Then this is your S-Class, the S-Class Coupe. Just got to have a little bit more moolah, because the Coupes are more expensive, and more expensive to insure and register, of course. So there you have it. There's a GLA, nothing special. halogen headlights. I don't care for GLAs at all. Not unless it's an AMG. Here's the red Porsche Boxster. I think that's older than the one I saw earlier. It's a red BMW 3 Series. It's a brand new Jeep Wrangler. Oh, and that one's convertible too. But it seems underpowered. Well, then again, that BMW is probably at least 15 years old. Might be older. Oh, and down there's a new Jeep Gladiator. And here comes the fuzz. That's just the community service officer. Or it's one of them. Here's a 5 Series. See, I think they're going down that way to look for some cars that have been parked there for too long. So I saw them earlier over on that road way down there, writing citations for cars that have been parked there after 4 o'clock. Oh, and here's an F350. Interesting exhaust setup. And that's a 540i 5 Series, by the way. Here's a Model S post facelift P100D. So that's the top of the line right there. I don't know why, but the driver of that Jeep Wrangler parked illegally, as denoted by use of the hazards in a yellow zone. Like, that's not a parking space. Come on, people. Okay. Well, and just peek around the corner here in this parking lot. It's a Q7 next to a GLS. Which would you rather have? Let me know in the comments below. Now, the new GLS is not out yet. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But if it is, I will definitely be making another trip to the St. Charles Mercedes dealer sometime in the future. It's an AMG Clk 55, supercharged. There goes the previous Gen X5, and it jumped the curb. It's a Macan GTS. I've seen this one numerous times before, I can tell by that sticker. But yeah, I'm trying to find out, you know, is this a real AMG? It's a Land Rover Discovery. It's a GLE previous generation. There's a GLC from Mercedes-Benz of Hoffman Estates. It's an NX300. Those are rare if they're not hybrids, because most of them are just the 200T or the 300H. GLS 450. I think that wraps up this lot. And here's an Audi A7. What the hell are they doing? Let's see, I think What is this Lincoln SUV? It is an MKC. Yeah, I was trying to think. It was either an MKX or an MKC, and that's a C. Oh, and I just realized the construction workers have dug a deep hole over here. Not really sure what's going to become of it. But I'll let you guys know what does become of it. Oh, and I can see, if I'm not mistaken, that might be one of North Central's buildings, but yeah, I don't know if it is. Might not be. Although, I should know, because I go to that school.
What's up?
Welcome to the vlog.
My Instagram, Jacob Sartorius. And man, get this man to like 13K, right?
100K.
100K.
100K
What am I
right
using?
here. Come on.
100K.
Click subscribe, comment down below, get this man to 100K. If we do, I got a special giveaway.
Leave him really weird comments like, I want your beat.
No, don't do that. Swear to God, if you do,
100K special giveaway.
swear to God, if people do
Giving
that,
away those fake Yeezys.
Yeah, you should give away your virginity.
I swear to God, if people comment that, I'm banning them.
Bro, first person that comments gets his AirPods.
All right. Anyone else want to be in the vlog? What's up? So they were just messing around with this fountain here. What are they doing? Oh well. Back to the car spotting. You know what? Well guys, I'm not really sure if that was the real Jacob Sartorius. I think the real one lives in California, but it's a Ford Ranger. It's an Audi A6. And I had better cut to the next clip. Oh, there's the North Central Campus Police. The GLE, previous gen. Well guys, I definitely remember this Renegade here with the yellow accents on the grille, on the door handles, and on the mirrors. I'm just gonna go down this way. So back to where I first started. And I did not bring my car to downtown Naperville. So it's back on NCC campus because I have a night class that starts at 6:30. Here is a Tesla Model S post facelift. Here's an AMG GLC 43. And this does not have the LEDs, which I wish it would have, because, you know, it's an AMG. You're paying more for the car, so you should get more things standard. But no, people pay that money for the speed, for the engine, stuff like that. Then again, that car is probably a huge police magnet just because it's an AMG. And here's a GLE. Not too far from it. But then again, if you think about the Honda Civic Si versus the Honda Civic Type R, you know, the Type R has LEDs, the Civic Si doesn't. And we're talking about the 10th gen Civic here. It's a GLE, Model 3, F-Pace, all in the same parking lot. This is where I was going to start filming today, but then I took it over there because I saw a new X5. That's an A6, or it's an S6 rather. Are these guys running? Just gonna take a closer look at some of the cars here. So that's what I'm saying. The AMG GLC 43 I saw earlier, you know, it doesn't have LEDs standard. I think it should, But then again, you know, those items do come standard on the 63. Oh, and this is an F-Pace S. Nice. Yeah. And that's an Audi A4. It's a Porsche Cayenne. Oh, and I just saw this. It's a BMW 740 Li. Long wheelbase. Previous Gen 7 series with a straight 6. Not a bad spec. Over there is an S3 with no hazards on. I think where he's parked is a loading zone. This is the green marks. Here's a Lincoln Navigator and an MKX right in front of it. It's a Dodge Challenger RT. It's an older model. I mean, I gotta say, Dodge does a pretty good job of making their cars look newer than they actually are. Same with the older Jaguars, you know. It's a Volkswagen Tiguan. It's a Wrangler military green. It's an X5 previous gen. It's an Audi Q5 getting ready to go straight. It's a Raptor getting ready to go left, and a Navigator over there. Look at that. Well guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. So if you enjoyed, smash the thumbs up in the face, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, do what you do best, and peace out until next time.